Hey, welcome back to the No Comfort Zone. This is episode 400, Your Self-Image. I'll see you inside the show.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Hey, this is Dan, and I'm glad to have you back inside the No Comfort Zone. Hope this podcast finds you well. Today, we're going to be talking about self-image and the importance of a good, solid, strong self-image. There is a book that I started reading, Psycho-Cybergenics. It's an older book. I'm listening to it on my way to work, and it's fascinating because all the things that I hold true. This is crazy, folks. I start talking about the No Comfort Zone, and my publisher tells me, you sound just like this guy, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dan, you're talking about this stuff over here, and you know what you sound like? You sound like Bob Proctor. And I'm like, who are these people? I knew who Bob Proctor was, don't get me wrong. But I'm trying to figure out, what do these people know that I don't know? Here's people that are high up in the medical world, high up in the media world. They're influencers, and they've been studying this stuff their whole life. And I came across this because I made so many mistakes in my life. I kept getting my head kicked in by adversity, all of which I was doing on my own. And then I finally realized I better start learning from these lessons. And as I learn from these lessons, I apply these lessons and I get some wisdom. And then I put a shout out to people out there in podcast land. There's people telling me that, hey, this person's done that. Mel Robbins, are you kidding me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the rocket, get up. I mean, Mel Robbins, the book's great, by the way. But the fact is that I'm like the No Comfort Zone guy. As soon as that alarm clock goes off, I want to be up before it. She says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I say, get your ass out of bed. Crazy how this all works out. So there is something to be said about personal growth and personal development, and it all does come from the same place. But you have to understand, what are you growing into? If you have a self-image of yourself, and it's a negative one, let's say, or it's not one that's ideal towards the success that you're looking for, you're never going to, according to this book, you're never going to find success. You're going to keep being the pattern of predictability and keep doing things over and over and over again. So let's go to the blueprint, because that's what I created. That's what I live by. And that's what the No Comfort Zone is, which I'm currently in right now. I think I started December 27th. I think that's when I did. And it was not a New Year's resolution. I just decided I wanted to lose some weight, down a whole bunch of weight, like 15 pounds in about 3 weeks. And I got some before, after, and in the middle pictures, and I'm pretty happy with them. But I'm really hitting it hard. I'm actually going nuts with it. And there's some naysayers out there saying that it's not real or true, but it is. I know what happens when you go into the No Comfort Zone. But without a sidetrack or self-promotion about my weight loss, let me tell you about this blueprint. So everyone's got a blueprint right now. I thought the blueprint was a good idea. I just basically wrote down when I came into the basement that I had to change my life, that I realized I don't want to keep repeating these patterns of behavior over and over again. So I have to become aware of who I am. I'm looking in the mirror, and at the time I was, 37 years old, 47 years old, and I'm fat, I'm overweight, I'm average, I have health issues that are concerning to me. I don't like the way I look in clothes. I don't like the way that I'm appearing in my relationship. I don't like the way that I'm showing up, and I want to effing change it. And I got to do something about it. How did I get here? I love to eat whatever I want to eat, whenever I want to eat, how much I ever want to eat. I do whatever I can. First world problems, right? And then I have no consequences. I do whatever I want, whenever I want, and I have no discipline is what it comes down to. I realize what I want out of life. I want to be fit. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be youthful. I want to be vibrant. I want to be flexible. But more importantly is I wanted to have that discipline so I can have a purposeful life. So I decided what I was going to do, and that's the next part of the first part of the blueprint, is I decided who I really wanted to be and what does that person look like. And I looked at what that person looked like in my mind. I had that ideal of what I wanted that person to look like. And that's what I'm working towards every day. What do my activities tell me to do? Get up early. Instead of getting up at 4:55 when I did the first one, 4:30 is a better time than 4:55. Go to bed early. Make sure that I write out my list of things to do, my things of not to do, my affirmations. Read something other than personal growth or development. Enjoy life. Live it. Get out there. but I still love reading about personal growth, personal development. I'm big on the mind right now and big on visualization. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. Because if you knew you couldn't fail, what type of image would you hold up of yourself? What type of would you constantly think about on a regular basis of the person you wanted to be? If you want to be a fit person, then go exercise. Watch your calories. If you want to be a smart person, and if you want to start applying that, then go start reading and teaching people what you're learning. That's how you do it. There's no secret to this. Life is pretty simple when you think about it. Where the problem is our self-image gets in the way. Sometimes we think, oh, I can't do this for whatever reason. There's other times where we say to ourselves, you know, what's the bother? Because it's such a hard thing to do. I don't know if I can do it. And then you put it off to the side, an hour, a few hours, a couple of days. Next thing you know, it's a couple of weeks. And next thing you know, you're 50, you're fat, you're overweight, you're going through a bankruptcy, you're getting ready for a divorce, you're disease-ridden, and you're decrepit, and no one likes you or wants to hang out with you. And that's what happens. Didn't happen to me, but it got close, because that happened to me when I was in my 40s. Drank too much, ate too much, didn't care enough. I let myself go. And that's what the no comfort zone prevents you from doing. It makes you face your reality. Like I said in the other podcast, you have to face your demons. And when you face your demons, you're going to conquer them. You need help. Grab the blueprint. Go to launchwithdan.com. I'm going to get an opportunity to sit down and talk with you. You go on the calendar. I'll call you. I'll go over the blueprint and I will lay it all out for you, exactly what you need to do with the mindset on how to get your mindset right so that you can learn more. You can do more, you can be more, and yeah, you can have more, but more importantly, you can start living a little bit more. My whole goal in doing this podcast is to help as many people as I possibly can truly find their purpose in life. And the only way that I know how to do it, the only way how to do that is you can't be comfortable. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to treat yourself poorly for a while. You're going to have to really put in some disciplines, and you're going to have to work your ass off really hard to change those patterns of behavior and that pattern of predictability for you to become a better version of yourself. It's time for you to grow up into that self-image that you really want. But the first thing you need to do is you need to get that self-image in your mind right and realize that you are 8 feet tall and bulletproof, that you are super sexy, that you are a good human being, that you are worthy and you are worthwhile. And there's people out there like me that believe in you. So do yourself a favor. Today's the day you get out of your comfort zone and you live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at No Comfort Zone 1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.